Working at the Arlington Career Center has been an amazing experience. I could not think of a better place to work. I mean, it was, once I was here, I was hooked. And I remember walking in the hallways for the job interview here, and I just had a sense when I was walking around to the TV production corner, it was like, I said, I wonder how long I'm gonna work at this place if I get this job. And little did I know I'd be working here for a long time.
The Arlington Career Center was built in 1974 by Tom Spolinsky and Royce Radline. It was founded on the ideas that career-based education would allow the younger generation to be better prepared and develop skills for college and the workforce.
The 70s, the school was awesome, like it is now. Primarily in the 70s, it was just CTE. It wasn't the other classes, but it was awesome. I mean, it's fun coming here and learning different trades. It's great.
Yeah, the Career Center in the past, it was a much smaller school, so we didn't have like the amount of students that we have now. And so we didn't have as much staff, and so it was more of like a really small family. And once somebody got hired here, they never quit. It was just like, this is where you wanted to end up being. It was just like a family and such.
The Career Center was, for me, awesome. I knew that it was a place where students can go and get a career. That way we can start making money right out of high school. Within my group of students, we all come from like a low-income family, so we look forward to having a better option once we get out instead of just working at the grocery store like some of my classmates were.
One interesting thing was when President Clinton came here, and it was a big deal. We got a call like it's just a couple days before saying, the president is going to be here, and so it's like, oh my gosh! Then he was going to give a speech about the economy or something, or some new thing that they were trying to pass through. So Secret Service were on the roof, and they were. It was the Washington Post, all the news people were here, cameras and such. So it was a lot of fun being part of that. I kind of had like a press pass, and I remember being all dressed up in my suit, recording, the president and recording, the people watching and such. And so that was a really good experience.
The Career Center really changed my life around. I remember Mr. Seltzer on one of my tours, he held his hands out to me like this, empty, and he said, I have $1 million here that you can have. And I thought he was crazy. I was like, what are you talking about? There's no money in your hands. What he was telling me is that he had skills that he could share with me that can make me $1 million. So it helped me tremendously because I was 17 years old when I graduated high school and I started working in this industry. I actually got hired by Mr. Robert Seltzer to be his assistant teacher at the Arlington Career Center. I was then going to school. I eventually opened my own business doing automotive stuff, and it was more customization. I like art, that's a big part of me, so I like the artistic part of this field. And then I was able to, after starting my business, I was able to come back to where I studied here at the Arlington Career Center, and I am now the full-time teacher here. Come on, let's go do tires. Yeah, take one of these. These are the 4 for your car. Yeah. Go do some tires. Okay.
Aspects of the Career Center are still the same in that you still have your technical, vocational classes, however you want to say, and that just goes like clockwork with professionals being here, more or less teaching those classes. But lately we've had the Arlington Tech experience, so people are getting like college credits while they're here, and they're staying here for the whole day instead of having to be bused. And you still have that option of being bused, but it's great. So it's just more for everybody.
I was drawn in this stage of my career to teach at Arlington Tech and to the Career Center because I knew that I was walking into a place that had a tradition of strong community and a tradition of authentic learning, but I also knew that this program was growing and expanding, and that I could be a part of something new.
Perfect. So you're good. You're good. I'll cut these, okay?
Doing here, really, the Arlington Career Center is a big hub, right? It's a campus with so many different things happening there. So it's a super interesting place. I've been working in comprehensive high schools all my career. I've been in a lot of big high schools. So to get the chance to see someplace that has such diverse programs, so many cool classes, and is trying to figure out what the next evolution of education is for students is an exciting place to be.
Arlington Career Center is different from other schools that I've worked in because of the type of learning that's happening. It's active, it's engaging, it's highly collaborative, which are just the right skills that students need in order to be able to be active members of the workforce. So overall, I believe that the type of education that we're pursuing here is just the tip of the iceberg of what we're going to continue to see in the future for other schools to be able to proceed with.
When students come here to the Career Center, they completely have the right set of tools so they can succeed in their careers. It's the greatest place in that you always, if you do carpentry and end up going into engineering, you can still build things for the rest of your life. If you take the auto tech class, if you decide not to go into auto tech, those are some skills that you'll have. But if you do go into it, I mean, you're already certified and you already have everything that you need to know.
Because of the collaborative spirit here, because of the mission and vision that the administrators hold, because of the type of work we do here, it necessitates that I go and talk to people. In so many ways, teaching can be a job that kind of silos you into the classroom, but for me to be able to do the projects that we do, or to have questions answered, I need to go out, I need to work with the carpentry class, the physics class, the automotive class, the culinary arts program. Like, I need to be out there and doing things, and I would say that my colleagues are doing the same.
The variety of things that kids are doing in this school community is just so exciting that exceeds anything that I've ever lived through in any school.
The students are the same. Kids are kids. You're teenagers. I was one a little while ago, but it's the same.
I think I decided to attend Arlington Tech because I wanted something different from like the normal school experience. Like, I wanted to see new people, try new things, really find where I was like belonged.
Well, I want to go into the media industry. My passion is film, so I really wanted to get like a foundation of how to work my way around a studio now while it's available. However, I also have been looking into graphic design and other like media majors, which is why I took that class as well, so I'm getting a foundation in several different types of media formats.
CE classes I'm taking help me get an associate's degree. That's my plan, which helped me get college credit and when I'm actually in college. Yeah.
I want to be an engineer in the future, so taking engineering classes is obviously helpful for my future.
I took culinary, and I'm not doing anything with culinary in my career, but I really, being in a stressful environment, and even like because restaurant business can be very stressful, learning how to operate well and do things generally well in a more stressful environment was really good for me.
And then let's get it open and get all of this out of our way so we got pretty pictures. Really nice work, fellas.
I think the community here is very accepting because there's so many different types of people, and it's from all over Arlington as well, not just like one of the districts. I feel like you can find and meet any type of person who's into anything, like any different thing, and because of that, it's created this really like interesting, vibrant, diverse, accepting community here.
It tends to be very open to different groups, and even if you are part of a group that might not usually be entirely accepted at a different high school, you are pretty fully and without question accepted here.
Estimated to be completed in spring of 2026, the Arlington Career Center has begun expanding into the new building located on the same lot, titled the Grace Hopper Center. The goal of the expansion is to bring more students, provide new range of opportunities, and grow the ACC community.
Well, Arlington Tech is going to get bigger, a lot bigger. And so we're excited that our elective choices, CTE classes, Career and Technical Education, is going to grow more programs and more classes and opportunities for students there. We're working with the county and with government to understand what industries are coming into this area and continue to be strong in this area so that we can offer authentic experiences for students that align with what opportunities will be in the future here in technology, in AI, in energy, and a whole lot of different expanses. And we continue to create really great opportunities for students in learning and in doing.
I think there's only room to improve and grow. That's going to be the good part about it. That with the new building, you'll be able to offer more because you'll have the square footage, and we don't have to use trailers. So I think it'll be awesome.
I bet it'll be pretty similar, aside from, of course, not having to walk out to the trailers. I think no matter what building you're in, it matters more like what classes you're taking, what teachers you have. That matters more to your experience than like, the actual space itself.
It's going to be highly integrative, but at the same time, I believe that the school will only grow in positive ways.
My hope is that there are more people who get to go here. I think there will be more room for people, which is good, and there'll be less crowding, especially in the hallways and in classes and everything. And you'll be able to have that small classroom feel with more people. I think it's gonna change a little bit. It will be a bigger school, but it will not be a comprehensive high school. I've learned, and I'm pretty excited about what it'll change into.
What I hope for Arlington Career Center in the new building is that we continue to build on the excellence that we've already established and the pride we have for the innovative things that we're doing here.
My hope is that we still hold on to the mission of having our curriculum be based on like a play, passion, purpose kind of setting. I really believe that's the way that not only students engage with it, but of course teachers and administrators can engage with it.
It's just an awesome place. And with some people not understanding that, I find it interesting, but it is so rewarding. There's so much that you can do and learn in this type of building that you just can't get anywhere else. And there are a lot of counties that I've realized in my years of working for the county, this county, a lot of other school districts don't have a career center. They literally don't have it. I was like, what? They go, no, we don't have this. Oh, so we're lucky. Some people just don't realize how lucky we are.